I already got the pod. I'd have to save and reset, get the pod at the beginning, and then redo all of Bottom of the Well, which I mean, like, it is a 3 minute time loss, which kind of doesn't matter when I have an hour to save, but at the same time, it's at the beginning, so I can't do ISG without a shield. Yeah, you can do ISG with Deku Sticks, just you have to have a shield for it. Mass Kirby, I actually don't remember the exact reason. Probably. It probably is like lighting something, because I know you need to light some stuff in Spirit Temple, but you could technically do a different route and not need to do that. But I'm pretty sure it's just I think it's a trade-off. I'm pretty sure you can either get Kukiri Sword or sticks, and you just have to like do a different route. I don't remember the exact specifics, but it's something like that. How long have I been doing this category? About a week. Yeah, my favorite category is 100%. Thanks, Maximus. No, I don't remember that, Nate. Dude, meme categories are great. I love meme categories. Glitchless is neat. I might do it one day. Yes, I have an hour of time save. This category is very hard, and my PB made very, very large mistakes because of the difficulty. Nice. What am I doing? Alright, it doesn't matter. Okay. This category is MST with the least possible amount of items. The paste bin in the title explains it more. Nice. That was slow, but whatever. In this category, it doesn't matter if you're slow, it just matters if it works. Hardest part of the run besides pause buffering? Probably stuff like the Volvagia fight, the Morpha fight, Fire Temple in general. Actually, no, not Fire Temple in general. Fire Trial. You guys just stop talking about what you think is or is not a glitch. Such a dumb discussion that always happens. Doesn't matter. How long did I have to practice to get this time? I practiced low percent MST for like a week before doing runs and got a 4-hour run with an hour of mistakes. How's broken stick glitch work? If you break your stick either in the air or hit a wall twice before it breaks, then Link won't do the put away animation for the broken stick and you can just keep using it. Forgot, I actually want to go in the river for this to get some rupees. Or to get a rupee, more specifically. No, Deku Sticks are not as precious as Bomb Chews. You definitely need a lot of them. but you can get more, which is important. I definitely can't waste too many in like any specific section, but you're also much less likely to waste a stick than you are to waste a Bonchu. Okay. I did the thing for once. This is a different category, esports money. No, RZM would. I don't pay attention to the text at all. Like, I can generally tell like how many lines are going to be per text box, and that's the extent of my memorization of text boxes. Like, I don't pay attention to the characters at all. What am I doing? No setup. Yeah, if you don't get an ocarina, then when it shows Link playing an ocarina in a cutscene, it'll always be the Ocarina of Time. It's not that I have the actual item, it's just the game just defaults to that when I don't have an ocarina. I'm not sure, Andrew. Hey, thanks Breaker for the sub. Yeah, you can RBA Song of Time without the Ocarina of Time. And thanks Jagger Bob-ombs for the sub. Yeah, this run does not get hookshot. Jaeger, yeah, okay, sorry. Plus 52 is more than savable. I have an hour of time save. Over an hour. In fact, I will be ahead next split if I don't fail this. And I'm ahead. What percent estimate do I think I get? You get 23 items in this, and I think 100% gets something like around 250. So I guess less than 10%. Oh god. I don't trust this, but let me try. Okay. If you guys think 3-minute time saves is a lot, just wait until I get to Forest Temple. I actually have 3 splits in this run where I can save over 15 minutes. I have 15 minutes in forest, 15 minutes in water, 15 minutes in trials. It's a hard category. I have finished one run. I have to make sure I leave this room with an increment of a half heart and not a quarter heart, so I don't want to take damage here. Okay, that's fine. If I get a quarter heart increment there, then I have to either take more damage or like fill my health up all the way, because I need to have half heart exactly. I actually did want to take damage there. I'm actually gonna go this way just so I can get this text out of the way. I saved 2 frames that can't mega flip. How do I feel? It's hard to say. It's a little bit of good, a little bit of bad. I miss not mega flipping, but I saved time. But the category overall makes up for not mega flipping by doing other cool stuff. It's all about trade-offs. Can't have everything. Failed Vibruto. Vibruto's hard in this category. Thanks for the 22-month resub, Fish McMuffins. So I can't use bomb shoes. My bomb shoes are so tight I can't use one to do big octo skip. So instead I do big octo. And the way I get to big octo is by doing that. So you position yourself so you die as you're falling. And so you fall straight through the slimy thing and you get revived by a fairy with Rudo. Yes, lower item number will always beat time. So if someone were to find a way to do it in 22 items, a 22 item run would beat a 23 item run regardless of time. Yeah, it's easy to forget this guy exists. No, you don't skip the bow. I really shouldn't be buffering that, because I don't have anything to equip there. You need bow for quiver, really. Because you need quiver to actually get and shoot arrows. If you could get a quiver and skip the bow, that would be good, because you just need to be able to shoot fire and light arrows. The normal bow doesn't really matter, but they come as a pair. Did I kill two of them? No, just one of them. You do need something in the bow slot, but even then, you can just like equip fire or light arrows and then dupe over that, and it puts a bottle in the bow slot, so that's not really the issue. The issue is actually holding the arrows. Because I think you can make arrows drop just by having a bottle in the slot, but you won't be able to actually hold them. Like, you'll be at 0 arrows forever. No, I'm not doing all dungeons. I don't care about all dungeons anymore. Yeah, the reason you get the bow is the quiver. They just come as a pair. So you have to get the bow anyway. You know, if picking up the archery guy didn't exist, then it would actually skip the bow, or most likely. Because, like, theoretically, if you just needed something in your bow slot to activate the archery game, and then it would actually give you the correct archery upgrade when you beat it, instead of, you know, lifting the archery guy, then you would do that to get a 40 arrow quiver, and then I guess you would still count that as one, but I don't know. Big quiver should be manipulable from ass chest. That's neat, but that would also require a Gerudo card, wouldn't it? I'm gonna get Deku Sticks for safety. Although even then, it's still interesting that it would be possible, though. Still good to know. Yeah, bow is 1 and quiver is 1. So getting the item chest in Forest Temple counts as 2 items. Oh man, thanks for the 21-month resub, Andrew. Don't touch the owl. Alright. I'm really bad at the owl skip. I think I can afford one more try. Hope I don't regret that. Yeah, I'm using a different split font because I reinstalled Windows and a bunch of stuff is different now, and I don't remember what font I originally used. So right now it's the default live split font. I saved my live split layout file, but I think the font that I used was like an installed font, not like a default Windows font. And so I need to reinstall that font. I didn't... Oh my god. I forgot to do quick draw. Please don't run off the edge. Man, this kind of sucks that it's daytime now. This is gonna be risky now. In fact, I'm gonna wait. If it's nighttime, you can just run past and not even have to worry about these guys, but it's not nighttime. And oh my god, they're out of sync. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I do, Cosmic. Thanks for the sub, 0 hour. Oh no, that's really bad. I hope I have enough chews, or sticks. I think I do. But this is really getting close. Yeah, I think I can't lose any more sticks. Oh no, I forgot to split. I'm not sure if Epona would count as an item. Probably not, but I don't think getting Epona is ever really an issue. The Chew in the Lizalfos fight was to kill the Beamos. Neko says Epona counts? Okay. Don't objectify Epona. Yeah, songs definitely count. Oh no, I just realized I might not make it to market before night when I'm going to get the Master Sword. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe. Hopefully not. That would be ugly. Thanks for the 3-month resub, Nemtelgen. No Hess. 1, I don't have a shield. 2, I can't afford to use bomb chews. How long is a day-night cycle? I think night is like a minute and a half, and day is like 2.5 minutes or something like that. They're more exact units, but I don't remember like the exact numbers. Oh my god, every time. I did, Pilkey. I usually hate when people post Dawn of the First Day tweets, or just posting that picture in general. I think is so like overdone. But since it's hacks, I'll let it split or let it slide. I said split because I was splitting. Actually, I should skip that because that might be inaccurate. Alright, I can't lose this stick until I get to the Iron Knuckle. Oh no. Don't drop nuts. Okay, good. I have to be extra careful about that guy dropping Deku Nuts, because if I get Deku Nuts, it's a reset. I don't trust that. No, you don't need Deku Shield to get into Goma's room. You can get into Goma's room perfectly fine without a shield. You just gotta do some weird stuff. Alright, so this is one of the coolest things in this run. No! Well, I got some bad news, guys. I just realized my controller is having the L button issue again. So that's cool. Perfect time for it to happen. Why did I do bottle dupe inputs? Did I get the key? I didn't get the key, did I? Yeah, this category is very difficult. What's killing those guys is the fire. There's a ring of fire that appears when you press that switch. Alright. Gonna barely be ahead. But whatever. Still got an hour to save in other places. Is it worth it to... Yeah, I have to buy a decky stick, never mind. I was thinking, because I break my decky stick on trying a west to Hyrule Castle, and I was thinking, should I just not buy a stick and backwalk there, but I have to buy a decky stick to escape anyway. Not even sure if I can make it to Hyrule Castle before night. Really hope I do. I was thinking about checking the time on a gossip stone, but I can't even do that without wasting a stick. If I can make it to Hyrule Field before the sky starts turning orange... Oh no, it's already happening. I don't think I can make it. I will try. But no, there's no way. There's no way I make this. Yeah. Music's already cutting out. There's no reason to even try it. Unless... Actually, wait. I might be able to do this. If the chains are still loaded. That's my last hope. Hopefully, I was within range of allowing the chains to load. Where's the thing? Alright. Alright, it's all good. What am I doing? Had to make sure my fish was in my real bottle. If my fish is in my Zelda's letter bottle, then I won't be able to use it as adult. I mean, that bridge thing wasn't that hard. Like, I just had to know, okay, as long as I'm in range for the chains to have loaded from Zora's River, as long as I can get there without looking at the bridge, then the chains should be fine. And I should be good to do the chain trick. And it was. Yeah, this run is MST with the fewest possible items. So you have to do a lot of difficult tricks to skip items. MST is Medallion Stones Trials. The placement in the title will explain the category more. No, this category does not get hookshot. Some of the significant items you skip in this run are hookshot, hover boots, bombs, Deku, and Hylian shield, which is the reason I had to get mirror shield as child, is so that I can use it instantly as adult. Water Temple in this category is actually super duper dumb. Well, I guess it's more the boss than anything. The Morpha fight is super duper dumb. Thanks for the 100 bits, Tizbit. Morpha is the hardest boss fight in this category. Well, Morpha and Volvagia are both very difficult in this category. Not sure which one I would say is more difficult. Yeah, if you haven't seen the Morpha fight, you will definitely think it is an interesting fight. Thanks for the 13-month resub, Sean. How do you change your payment details? I have no idea. I think you can do it like on the resubscribe page itself. No, Ice Cavern is not included. Wait a minute, did I equip fish on the wrong button? No, I want fish there. Yeah, pretty much Oval Huck. My PB had an hour of mistakes in it, with multiple 15-minute plus time losses, and I just had to accept it. There's an ad that says, one weird trick to get any girl you want. No, I don't click it. You can probably... It's probably not a real trick. It's probably a cheating trick. You can probably learn better tricks in OOT. Why did I pull out sword? I normally wouldn't buffer that first mega flip, but if I fail the mega flip, I have to reset. It would only be like a 30-second time loss reset, but I mean, this run has enough things that I'm very likely to reset on, where I might as well just take a, you know, few second time loss to not reset on that. Okay. I don't know how a low percent, 100% run would look like, and I forgot to dupe. So right here, I actually have to dupe over an empty C button. But this actually gives me a fake bottle. So this bottle isn't actually in my inventory, but I need this bottle for extra... I need it for extra bottles, basically, because you need a lot of bottles in the adult section, because you need 2 bottles for fairies and a bottle for fish, but you only have 1 real bottle, so you dupe 1 bottle over an empty C button, and then you dupe another bottle over bow later on. And then there's also an issue of just like not having a whole lot of items to dupe over anyway. And then, you know, the items you do get are obviously kind of important. So that's why it has to be over a C button to make like a not real bottle. This empty bottle is stored in unused water temple flags. Neat. Yes, this run gets the minimum possible number of items. Yeah, so the reason you don't do boat skip in this category, one, you don't have hover boots, that's kind of important. But also, it saves a bomb shoe, and that might not sound like much, but bomb shoes are so tight in this category that saving a bomb shoe is actually really important. Oh no, I'm gonna get eaten. Never mind. No, this run doesn't do Bombshy Bowling Alley. Bombshy Bowling Alley would cost an extra item to do. And I also get the boss key there, again, just to save a bomb shoe. You can skip bottle, but not for low percent. You'd have to get a bunch more items. Like no I am wrong warp skips bottle, or at least one no I am wrong warp route skips it. I don't know if I don't think the fastest route skips it anymore, but it used to. Yeah, the death was on purpose. It was to skip the cutscene. I skipped the cutscene of getting the Shadow Medallion, but I still got the medallion. Just in case. Really? Alright, quick backup. Has Shad ever given me a good idea for optimizing a run? Like once or twice. Yeah, the split font is different because, are you serious? I had to reinstall Windows, so I had to reset up a bunch of stuff, and I don't have the font that I was using before. So it's the default live split font right now. How do I plan on getting world record with that slow font? It's a good point. Slow fonts like this don't have a chance. So to get past Gerudo Fortress, I need to do a trick to skip the Gerudo card. And so right here I'm doing a trick to avoid a guard entirely that blocks you from going up to the top of Gerudo Fortress normally. You normally can't get up here unless you have the Gerudo card, and then I can climb up here. And then do a slide hop over here. And so I stick to the ceiling here, and this bypasses a loading trigger to load the bottom part of Gerudo Fortress. And now the gate isn't loaded. And I can walk straight into Haunted Wasteland. Yes, this run does indeed have some neat stuff in it. Quite a lot of neat stuff. No, I don't have hookshot, and I won't be getting hookshot. I've probably said a run was good like once or twice ever. Oh, whoops. I always forget that there's no cutscene entering here as adult since I already watched it as child. Thanks for the 2-month resub, Ness Nessu. My favorite old school strat, the super old version of Fire Temple boss key skip. Cool. Could I do 1080 right now without failing? I don't remember the setup, but if I took like 5 minutes to re-remember the setup, I probably could. Alright. My PB failed that multiple times, so that's fine. So what happened there is I need to get past that silver block. I don't have hover boots, so I can't climb to the top of it. I don't have silver gauntlets, so I can't push it. So what I do there is I do a mega side hop, but I do it in a very specific way so that the explosion actually hits my shield after I start the mega side hop. So I clip out of bounds, and then the explosion hits my shield, which stops my momentum. So I land on... There's like a little piece of land inside the pillar, but where there's no walls behind it. So that stopping my momentum lands me right there. And so I can jump to the inside the block from there. Come on. Has this ever been a real route? If you mean for like any other category besides low percent, no. Oh, never mind. I thought if, like, didn't get a key, I just kind of blanked out for the last 30 seconds or something. But I definitely got a key and used it. PB failed this room a few times, so that was pretty good. It took me like a week to learn this. So I use that pod to mega flip into this room while it's unloaded. So these statues happen to still be loaded because like you can kind of see into this room from the other room. So these guys are still loaded, but the important thing is that a wall that you're supposed to bomb isn't loaded. And of course, gotta save bomb shoes. So that's the important part. Now, I don't have hookshot, so I can't get straight to the head, so I've got to do a bit of a weird trick to get in there. First, I have to clip out of bounds to get back into the room above. I'm just going to use the statue to clip through the wall here. I'm going to mega side hop down on top of the head, and now I need to damage boost inside the head. But it's pretty precise. Alright. No, I don't plan on showing this category at a GDQ. It's really, really hard and wouldn't be safe for a marathon. And they probably wouldn't even accept it in the first place because it's a pretty arbitrary category. But it's really cool to run. How's this run so far? Not good, but that's kind of expected for this category. I would say Max Percent Child is probably harder, although I haven't done Max Percent Child in a long time, so I don't know. But I think it's probably that. So the twin robo fight is really dumb in this category, so you can't use the hookshot to make them stay in place to make them easier to hit. So that alone is pretty dumb. And what's even worse is, you know how sometimes like you'll get a double and they just like stand in place and shoot you twice in a row without moving? If that happens after you've already gotten 4 hits in, then they just do extra cycles for no reason. And if you have hookshot, you can stop the extra cycles by shooting them with hookshot. But since I don't have hookshot, if they give me extra cycles, I just have to take it. So that's really cool. Yeah, exactly, air bomb. It's getting as much stuff as possible without becoming adult. Please don't be stupid. Cool. Double. I'm not gonna be able to do the double. Oh my god. Okay. Triple. Okay, no extra cycle. No, never gotten a quadruple. Why'd I jump there? I didn't need to do that. Uh-oh. Okay, made it. And no cutscene skip here, cause can't waste bomb shoes. I do have huge time saves, yes. My PB has over an hour of mistakes. Because this is a run where if you make a big mistake, you just kind of have to accept it. I have 3 splits that I can save 15 minutes on. This is my... Well, I've only completed 1 run, but I reset like 2 or 3 runs. Yes, I can't lose even 1 chew. The chews are extremely tight in this category. Yeah, Forest Temple was bad, Trials were bad, and... what was the other one? Water Temple was bad. All 3 of those I can save 15 minutes on. My 100% run is pretty good. It has one mistake in particular that I really hate, but other than that, the run was pretty good. It still could be improved, but yeah, I did have a lot of fun running it. 100% is still my favorite category. So now it's Twitter break time. MST low doors. Actually, for those who haven't heard, all dungeons no doors is now possible, and a task is being made of it. I'll probably run Hundo again soonish. What about RTA? Possibly. It may or may not be too hard for RTA, I'm not sure yet. First dungeon is done. Nice. My best Requiem time in Hundo, I think 57:14. It was like 57:13 or 14. Yeah, this is the longest cutscene in the game. Alright, see you later, Molten. Well, I mean, sure, if you want to count the credits, then that's longer. Yeah, this cutscene on PAL is like 8 minutes. I don't know if another item is going to be skipped. There's a few items that are like kind of close, like fire arrows. If you could just do action swap in a certain way, but I don't know. Favorite melee player, Mango and Mewtwo King? Yeah, the cutscene triggers just from having Shadow and Spirit Medallion. No, I am not any good at melee at all. I play Marth, but I don't really play very much. Tell you something to learn in OOT. Learn low percent MST. Learn how to do one random dungeon in low percent MST. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god. I'm dead. Never mind. No. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. I am dead. I'm maybe dead. Okay, I was dead for a frame. That was cool. What happened was I got hit by a nut, and on either the same frame or a frame after, I got touched by a fairy. You know what actually sucks? Is that dying there actually would have saved time. If I died at the right place. If I died after catching the second fairy, I would have saved time. Thanks for the 4-month resub, Mini McG. Oh yeah, I would have just been revived. Never mind, it wouldn't have saved time. I was thinking because like one of my fairies is in a fake bottle, but Yeah, never mind. Forget what I said. It wouldn't have saved time. Dying for a frame was optimal. Because I didn't actually die. I don't know why I'm always safe there with taking damage. I can take damage there. There's no reason to not take damage there. Yeah, I saw Zafita. Looked pretty cool. You are highly animated right now. Cool. I think that Ice Cube thing should probably be allowed in glitchless. I'm way safer with that Mega Slide Hop than I should be. Because in my PB I failed it. Which is why you're about to see this. I want a heart here, because this next part is very hard if I don't get another heart. Alright, good. I can make it with 2.5 hearts, but it's really risky. Yeah, that trick works the same as it does in MM, time stop, but except it doesn't actually stop time. So like its effects are different, but the execution is the same. Alright, I would have made it with 2.5 hearts. Cool. So the reason I save and reset there is I can't just normally go up Fire Temple like I would do in any other category. I wouldn't have enough time. I do have fairies, and the fairies could give me enough time, but those fairies are going to be used for the boss fight. So I'm going to have to do something different. So I'll have to do this trick again. I'm going to do something a little different. So I actually want to activate this cutscene intentionally this time while I'm grabbing the ledge. And by doing this, I'll be able to walk around while the text is up. And now you see there's no timer. And so this will allow me to not have to worry about the heat timer. Just wanted the backwalk, man. Yeah, if you're on a ladder and you die from heat, you'll fall. If you hold up, Link will like repeatedly try to grab the ladder again, but continue falling. Looks kind of weird. I keep doing this setup even though I don't need to. You can't take the text through a loading zone, so you can't take it into Volvagia or outside. Thanks for the bits, Eclipsis. No, this category has hardly any RNG at all. Well, I guess there's boss movement RNG, which can be a factor, but not really a huge factor. Well, it can be a huge factor, I guess. Well, not really. I don't know. Kind of. Yes and no, but not really. But kind of. No, nothing even close to Dampe. So no other way to knock Flare Dancer out besides Bomb Shoes, so gotta waste 3 Bomb Shoes on this alone. Congrats, Josh. Made it. It is possible to get crushed there, but you won't get crushed if you know what you're doing. You only get crushed if you're like on the very corner or if you don't climb up. Well, I need to go into the Volvagia fight with full health. But I did a trick there to not take any fall damage. If you hammer the wall right as you hit the ground, you won't take any damage. And now this fight is very difficult. Hopefully this goes well. Yeah, you need the hammer for Volvagia, and also for trials, for Shadow Trial and Water Trial. Uh-oh. This is really bad. I think I'm dead. I can't promise I make it out of this fight alive. Oh god, that's really bad. Oh no. No. I might still make it. Oh no. It's all good. This is fine. No, those fairies were supposed to be used on Volvagia, so that's all good. Yeah, dropping the fish was an accident, because I had to keep repeatedly pressing fish in the air to delay the timer. If you press any cutscene item, like any bottled item, one of the magic spells, stuff like that in the air, then it'll delay the timer until you hit the ground. So I had to continue doing that repeatedly in order to not waste too much time during the fight. But that also means if I accidentally press fish while on the ground, then I gotta catch my fish again. But it's all good. So yeah, that fight is pretty stressful. Yeah, this category is very hard. No, the Poe cutscene skip doesn't save any time. The only reason you do the Poe cutscene skip is to get the gold Skulltula in the basement. If you're not getting that gold Skulltula, there's no reason to do the cutscene skip. No, I have no idea what kind of goal I want. Hey, Fino, thanks. Oh my god. No, so the bottle dupe fairy, it doesn't have to be C, right? It just has to be on a C button while I have a fairy in a real bottle that's not on a C button. I keep forgetting I have magic here. I have to do another Floor Master fight in Shadow Temple without magic, and so I keep thinking I have to do this one without magic also. Because a quick spin just destroys those guys really quickly. Alright, so if you guys saw my first run, I failed this next trick coming up like for 15 minutes. And I did practice and research for it later on and realized that the trick is just inherently inconsistent. So I made up my own strat for it that seems much more consistent. And so I shouldn't fail this. Famous last words. So this is damage ISG. I'll get ISG for a hover. Oh my god. That's my phone. So yeah, that should save 15 minutes or so. As long as I don't get Deku Nuts here. Alright. I'm always scared of getting Deku Nuts there. I think the lag is just because when a Stalfos dies, there's like a ton of little particles going around. I have the bow, dude. Why don't I just use the bow on him? Yeah, if I got the Deku Nuts, I would have to reset, because then I'm no longer getting the lowest number of items. Because this run skips Deku Nuts. If you read the paste bin in the title, there's a list of all the items you do and don't get in this run. And so there's no cutscene skip here. The reason you don't cutscene skip here is actually because you can't actually cutscene skip without getting the Minuet of Forest. Because I don't have any warp songs, so I can't warp song out of Forest Temple after doing a cutscene skip. I can't leave Forest Temple from the front exit because then I get Minuet. And even if I cutscene skip and then go in the blue warp afterwards, that puts you right in the trigger for Minuet, so this is actually the only way to skip Minuet. The hammer stretch of the boss room requires hover boots, which is not gotten. Yeah, songs count as items. No, there is no frame perfect pause. You don't have any frames to do any action. Correct, Xenonicus. In fact, fun story, one of the original videos for when Wrong Warp was found was not new trick, wrong warp. It was Minuet of Forest cutscene, or Minuet of Forest skip for low % MST. So like Wrong Warp, like literally the night Wrong Warp was found, one of the first Wrong Warps found was Fire Temple to Forest Temple, and and the significance of it was it skipped Minuet in low % MST, not, oh my god, we found Wrong Warp. What got me into speedrunning? I always liked glitches in a lot of my favorite games, including this game. And then one day, I found out people do glitches to go fast in games, and they call it a speedrun. And I was like, dude, that's so sick. Oh, that's cool, nerds. Alright, good luck looking into that. A Deku would ruin the run because then it's not low % anymore, because I'm supposed to skip Deku Nuts. If I get Deku Nuts, I'm no longer getting the lowest possible amount of items. How hard is it to skip Deku Nuts? Not a whole lot. All you really have to do to skip Deku Nuts is, well, I mean, there's lots of little things that happen, lots of like alternate strats you need to use, but like the main thing that really ever stopped it was the Goma fight, and all you have to do for the Goma fight is just lure Goma onto the ceiling by making her climb a pillar, and then you can just shoot her down with a bow or hookshot or whatever. So skipping Deku Nuts isn't a huge deal. Yeah, the hammer does hit the scrub. When you use a hammer, I think it hits all scrubs in the room, or like all scrubs at the very least within a very large radius. Not sure about the specifics, but yeah. That should work. Yeah. Getting a Dekina by accident, like, it's a threat from enemies. There's a few enemies that can randomly drop Deku Nuts, and if you happen to be right where they land, then you're kind of in trouble, but from non-enemies, just like actually getting them from some other Deku Nut source, that should never happen on accident. I don't actually need this, but this is just for safety. You can just barely stand in the door frame there and open the door from like partway inside it. Alright, so this fight's kind of scary. I have to backflip and pull out a bomb chew and hope that bomb chew goes in King Dodongo's mouth. It's sort of precise. It's not like super duper precise, but it can miss. And I can't waste bomb chews, so I really don't want it to miss. I kind of can waste one here. Hopefully I don't. Alright, that's one. Alright, that barely worked. I was actually sure that was gonna miss, but it worked. So, like, technically I can't waste any bomb chews, but the thing about it is there's one bomb chew that's used for Void Warp at the end of the run. And Void Warp is technically not required. It's just like a 2-minute time save. So if there's a situation where I waste a chew and it would waste more than 2 minutes to reset, then it kind of would be better to just waste one chew there and not do Void Warp. So if I don't want to do that for any point early on in the run, I would pretty much, I think King Dodongo is probably the only place in the run I'd really accept missing a bomb chew. Because I don't want to do it like super early in the run and then literally have no bomb chews at all to waste for the rest of the run. And King Dodongo is like the one place where it's kind of acceptable. You can, Andrew. But the reason you don't do it isn't because it's hard, it's because you need it to skip Minuet. You need to not do it to skip Minuet. Juan Frayne, you're thinking of normal Dodongos. If you feed normal Dodongos with a bomb chew, yes, you can indeed crash the game. Or do some other very weird side effects. But feeding bomb chews to normal King Dodongo is normal. Please play perfect from now on. You want to go to bed soon. I'll try. I'll try to be perfect. Not that hard, right? I can definitely get a record this run if I don't make any gigantic mistakes. Which is, you know, not as easier said than done. Not sure, Andrew. Yeah, Falsey. Aw. I want to get through that fence without hitting the fence one day. Oh no. I don't want to hit this fence either. The 14-minute time save is because my PB failed a trick for 14 minutes. Thanks for the 2-month resub, Polar Bits. Hey, Azure, thanks. Alright, so water is another massive time saver. If I don't suck. Oh no, I suck. Well, I have to get out of bounds here to go meet Rudo, since I don't have iron boots. And I don't have hover boots, so I can't do an item dive or a cutscene dive like with fish or something. I could do Navi dive with a Tektite, but that's kind of dumb. Navi dive with Tektite would technically be faster, but it's like a really dumb trick. And this is just easier and more consistent. Yeah, that was a ledge clip to get out of bounds. I've been speedrunning this game for about 10 years. Yeah, maybe, Andrew. I was thinking about that, but I don't know how it would look, and I also think it might be like kind of a shitty emote, cuz like the I'm 12 by the way, haha thing is generally like kind of cancerous, but in some cases it's good, so I don't know. Like, I don't know. Thanks for the sub, Azuri. Nice lag. Gee, thanks, Azure. You're so nice. Whoa, nice share, Azure. Oh no. Okay. So I need to get the boss key, since skipping the boss key would cost too many bomb shoes. And there's this room where you normally need either hover boots or long shot. Get past, but you can do this trick where you get anti-grav on the ceiling and you fall straight into that room. I think I should add a split for a Water Temple boss key. So now for the hard part of Water Temple. First, getting to the boss is kind of difficult, and then the boss is pretty difficult. Nice graphical glitch. So, I was originally planning on duping a fairy over the bow there for 2 extra fairies here, because this boss fight's hard. And in practice, I realized something very, very bad. If I dupe over the bow, after I beat Water Temple, when I try to get fire arrows, I kind of don't have a normal bow to shoot the sun with. And so, I mean, I could, like, use light arrows with 0 magic, but I'm probably going to have magic. And I kind of don't want to waste all my magic just to, like, before going in the warp and have to get magic later on. So I'm only getting 1 fairy here. So, if you haven't seen this boss fight in this run, I don't have the hookshot. So this fight's a bit awkward. Jump. Thought he was gonna jump. Alright. No. That's cheating. That was close. Not risking that. What? Not what I meant to do. Are you serious? Just let me go, dude. Alright. That was close. That was a risky one. I started charging and I wasn't sure if my spin attack was gonna beat the tentacle grabbing me, but I had to go for it. Yeah, not an easy boss fight. I wasn't hitting it with my shield. I was shielding it in the water so I wouldn't take damage. Because, you know, I don't want to die. Water Temple ILs, no hookshot. Pass. Can I still PB? I don't know, man. Can't say for sure. Yes, that was good. I mean, the fight was a little slow, but it's a really hard fight, and it's hard to, like, get a specific strat down. IL is individual level. In the case of OOT, individual dungeon. Did I run the previous attempt with my feet? You could say that. Oh no, Mitten's number. I was just joking. This is very obviously on track for a PB. No, the boomerang doesn't work on Baronade. But you can enter you can enter Water Temple as Child. In fact, max % Child does that, and that's also how I know that boomerang doesn't work on Baronade. Because max % Child has to do the same kind of fight. No, I am not able to read Japanese just because I play this game in Japanese. So I still need fire arrows. The only purpose for fire arrows is the forest trial in Ganon's castle. I think bingo is pretty cool. I just never really get around to doing it. It's not that I don't like it. Well, actually, speaking of Boomerang on other bosses, Boomerang does actually work on Phantom Ganon, which is pretty neat. The reason you get the bow is actually specifically for the quiver. Without the quiver, you can't actually hold arrows, but the bow and the quiver come together. They each count as a separate item, so you actually don't need the bow itself, but you do need the quiver, so you gotta do that. Yeah, the bow does count as 2 items, since it's bow and quiver. It's the same thing with the bombs, also. Bomb and bomb bag count as 2 separate items. That's also why... another reason you get bomb shoes instead of bombs. Although there's multiple other reasons, but that's one of them, also. Missed it. So to save a bomb chew here, I need to do a weird shot off this torch slug. What made me want to run this category is it's really cool. The majority of categories that I run that aren't really like popular categories or main categories, I run because I think they look really cool. Explain weird shot. So if you roll and shield a damage source as you're coming up from your roll, and then you hold down and then another first-person item, you can get Link to do some glitchy animations, and some of those glitchy animations go under the ground. So if you let go of target while you're under the ground, you can use that first-person item under the ground. Yeah, this run actually does get every real bomb chew chest in the game. So I need to get more fairies. More death coming up. Come on. And I need to do a trick to get into Light Trial now. So all those side hops, the purpose of that was in Ganon's castle, if you know the light beams that are at the top of the room above every trial, those don't unload when you leave the room. And so by entering and exiting the room over and over again, I loaded a bunch of light beams. You can see they're kind of a more solid color than they normally are. And I loaded so much that the big block blocking Light Trial is now unloaded, so I can just walk into Light Trial. But I actually want to walk out of Light Trial and then side hop and get pushed out of bounds by the block, which reloaded. And the reason I want to do that is because if I just tried to do Light Trial normally, the rupees wouldn't load because there's too much stuff loaded still. But by falling out of bounds there, it unloaded all the extra light beams, but set my respawn position in front of Light Trial. But now it's all good again. Where's that heart? There it is. My favorite trick in the game in general is hessing. No, this is not my last run of the PBs. Safety save just in case I mess this up, although I really shouldn't. Had to get a ground jump off the pot there to get that top rupee. And the rest of this room is like normal. Oh no, okay. Barely made it. I'm not really sure what my goal time for this category is. Yeah, I've definitely played the wrong song a few times. It's pretty dumb when it happens. This is your first speedrun. This is definitely an unusual first speedrun to watch. Most speedruns of this game do not do a lot of tricks that I'm doing. This is more of a challenge category than it is a speedrun category, but OOT is very messed up for speedrunning, regardless of category. The fire trial is pretty risky. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Alright, the hard part of fire trial is done. I didn't take damage, whatever. I'm normally supposed to take 2 hits of damage from the torch slug, just because it saves time. It saves like 8 seconds, because I have to wait for this timer to run out anyway. The pausing was to look for a specific frame, to do a precise trick. Pausing allows you to do precise tricks a lot more leniently, because you can basically watch frame by frame to look for the correct frame. Alright. Good fire trial. Chuck the Gypsy, there's a lot of stuff that I don't buffer that a lot of other runners do. It's definitely not like... There's plenty of frame-perfect tricks that are perfectly reasonable to do without pause buffering. It's just that there's very specific ones where the risk reward is just way in favor of playing it safe, especially in this category. That's not right. Just in case. Well, I failed this trial a lot in my PB, but I made a very consistent strat, so I shouldn't be failing this anymore. Oh, cool. I should still know my way around. Okay. Hotfix Guru, I did get the record, and then a few days later I lost it because I stopped running the category and there was a rule change and a route change, and then I am not doing the category anymore. In fact, I actually got the record the day that I was 1 second behind record. I got it like 2 hours after that. Well, I have to put this fish in a real bottle now. This fish has been in a bottle that isn't even in my inventory for almost the entire run now. Because I needed 3 bottles. I needed 3 bottles for the entire run, but I only had 2 bottles I could even have in my inventory because of I have my 1 real bottle and then I could dupe over Bo. And then I needed to dupe over a C button to have another bottle. And I actually could never unequip that bottle. If you may have noticed throughout the entire run for the adult section, I had fish on C down and Bomb Chew on C left for the entire run. For the entire adult section. I literally was not allowed to unequip those items. Bomb Chew, if I unequipped, I wouldn't be able to re-equip because of the way the item screen works. Like, I literally cannot move the cursor back to Bomb Chews anymore. And the fish, if I unequipped it, would just go away permanently. I would love a run that uses Blue Fire to get into DC. That would be so sick. For those who don't know, if you use Blue Fire on a bombable wall, like the one in the first wall in Dodongo's Cavern, Blue Fire actually destroys those walls. It was only recently found, or recently as in like 6 months ago, but it's super cool. That was close. Oh no. I need to actually optimize movement through this room. Because that's super slow. No, blue fire cannot kill Blavagia. At least I don't think so. So now there's one dungeon left to do, Deku Tree. I told you guys I could save an hour on my PV. What item do I think is skippable? I feel like Fire Arrows is close enough to being skipped that it could probably be done someday. What else? Bomb Choose is never being skipped. Hammer is never being skipped. Stick, I really doubt is being skipped without getting Kakiri Sword. I don't know. What else is close? Oh, bow. If we can get quiver without bow, that'd be good. I mean, bow straight up has no purpose. We just need the quiver. This is my second completed run, yes. Check out this guy. I'm gonna waste 5 seconds every single run just showing that guy off. I don't get this trick. It's really weird. You don't need a bow because you can equip fire and light arrows without the bow. I wish I could understand this trick. Alright, whatever. Explain what I did. I got on top of the house, and then I did a hover on the gold Skulltula, and then I did a mega flip on the gold Skulltula. And the mega flip let me get out of bounds. And getting out of bounds allowed me to bypass the loading trigger for the Deku Tree. So the Deku Tree's mouth didn't load. And the Deku Tree's mouth is what prevents you from going inside. So I could just walk right in. Oops. Okay. There we go. So, since hammers work on scrubs, you can kind of use them to get these scrubs out of their holes. You have to do it in a specific way. You have to like manipulate the camera in a specific way so that the scrubs actually come out correctly. But you can get all those scrubs out of their holes. Fun fact, it gets the other scrubs out of their holes too, and if you talk to them, they say, "Hello, I'm Nabby the Fairy. I'm gonna be your partner from now on." No, flying, you idiot. I can't target Goma. Oh my god, dude. Why can I not target Goma? Dude! I'm mad. Cool. Thanks for the sub, Dr. M. Yes, I am mad. I'm an hour ahead because my PB is very bad because this category is very hard. If I pick up nuts by mistake, I have to reset to my last save, or let the run die. I should not have done that. Your health gets refilled during the cutscene where Ganondorf collapses. So it doesn't matter if I don't have full health right now. How much time did I lose? 46. Dang. I picked up the heart in the water because my camera would have been different, and the different camera would have affected the wrong warp timing. Because when you have critical health, like when it starts beeping, the camera zooms in, and the camera zooming in messes with when the warp loads and unloads. So I'm gonna try Void Warp with a Bomb Chew. If I get hit by a rock, it doesn't matter when I get hit by a rock, but if I get hit by a rock and I lose half a heart, then I cannot do Void Warp. And Void Warp with a Bomb Chew is pretty dumb. I'm gonna try it, but don't be surprised if it doesn't work. Alright. Don't die. Alright. The kiss. Aw, not gonna save an hour. What did I fail in this run? Beginning was pretty bad. Yeah, Child Spirit Temple was really bad. I think Shadow was good. Spirit was alright. Fire was actually pretty good. Forest didn't fail anything. DC didn't fail anything. Water. Morpho was kind of slow. Oh, I failed a clip once in Spirit at the beginning. That's not too bad. Yeah, I don't think I made very many like gigantic mistakes this run. That's pretty nice. Trials was pretty decent. Deku sucked. I gotta go practice Deku. Thanks, Chuck. Shoutouts to Dampe. No, I won't be done with this category. I'll still do a few more runs. This was basically just a run that didn't have a whole lot of gigantic mistakes, and I want to get a run that is actually kind of clean. Like, I mean, obviously I can't say I want like a, super optimized run, but I'd like to get something that doesn't look sloppy everywhere, which this run definitely looked like. Because the main goal of completing this run is just, don't fail gigantic tricks. Don't lose an hour. Ranker Z. Thanks everyone.